There is a problem that Salt Lake City has. I'm gonna address it for you guys, but we gotta head over to this spot over there real quick. On the corner of Broadway and State Street, there's a little bit of a problem with how the constructed road in the concrete has been formed. When the people who made it, the concrete that leads towards the intersection comes to a U-shaped end, and there's a spot for a sidewalk in the middle of it to walk across when you're crossing the street. But for some reason, they decided to make a little ramp out of the concrete there, and there's no signs telling you that there's a ramp, there's no warnings, there's no big poles blocking it or anything, it's just there. A lot of times you'll come here and you'll sit and wait, and in the daytime it's usually pretty visible, but at nighttime that's when it is usually the worst. So I'm on the top of this parking garage. It's kind of a weird one in Salt Lake. Every level is kind of a different color until you get to the 9th floor, which is the one that I'm currently on. I come up here pretty often. It's a really good place that has a really open view of Salt Lake in the city. You can pretty much see every major tall building from the top of here. It has the best view of the Walker Center, but as I was saying, at nighttime it's really hard to see at that ramp, and there is no visible markers or ways for anyone to detect that there is a ramp in the road. Wait. I didn't want to come here to make this video just to about the problems with Salt Lake. So I have a proposition for you, Salt Lake. Scattered all around Salt Lake are these little kind of drill-in things. I don't know what you'd call them. They're kind of like warning bars. And these would be the perfect solution to your problem.
Bobby.
And not just any parking cone thing would work. They gotta be painted, because if you throw a big cement cylinder, kind of like these little ones, that could be very problematic for people that don't see it yet again. Then it would really fuck up their car. So again, Salt Lake, my proposal to you guys is to quickly install some of those little neon yellow, neon orange, some cones like that are drilled in and permanent, and you could potentially solve people's cars from getting damaged. I think that's a pretty good proposition. Do you? Salt Lake City is a super sick place, and I think if you just fix this one little problem, Salt Lake, it'd make it a whole lot better for the people that unfortunately end up going over it, damaging their car, and as we see in some cases, even going into oncoming and causing trouble for the people in oncoming. I hope that I did a good enough job explaining and giving you a proposition that makes a little bit of sense. I hope you end up seeing this video, or if not, at least I hope whoever's watching this, you enjoy this video. This was my first video, episode 1. There's gonna be more coming, and next time, I think the videos are gonna be a little bit more positive.